Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe so you don't lose this page where I show all different DIYs and different kind of projects. Today we're working on holiday projects using pine cones. For the first one, I will be painting the tips in white, adding snow looking effect, just using plain acrylic paint. I'll be honest, it takes a while, so buy some patience. By the way, as you will be turning the cone and painting, it's almost inevitable not to get your fingers dirty and paint. So I try to paint the center first, get to the bottom as much as I think would be visible, and then finish up the top while holding by the bottom. Of course, I'm skipping most of the painting part because I don't want to bore you out. And while the paint is drying, I'm going to work on the base of the candle holder. I cut out 2 cardboard pieces. The circle is 9 inches in diameter, and the second part I'll be working on it on a different project. The edges of the cardboard I'm covering with fresh branches from, it's not a pine tree, fir tree? Wow, I'm so used to calling it Christmas tree that I don't even remember the official name of this tree. Who can help me out? Tell me in the comments what's the name of this tree. So just using hot glue, notice I'm not gluing the whole piece of branch. They're about 7-8 inches long. I'm gluing just first an inch or 2. And the rest is just in the air. I wanted to add that movement, and I have them overlapping just a little. By the way, if you are planning to use this decor for a while, keep in mind that fresh branches will dry out and the needles will fall off. So I suggest using artificial branch or whichever decor you prefer. I just wanted to do fresh branches because I like the smell. So this is what I originally planned on doing, using standard size candle and putting pine cones around. But I have this beautiful decor from Home Goods, I believe, and I'm planning, it's bigger diameter, and I'm planning on putting it in the middle and putting another candle inside, or even just some lights inside will still look good because of those decorative holes around. And now with hot glue, I'm placing pine cones on the cardboard. It is best that you lightly press the pine cone down to cardboard or whatever surface you're using because of how uneven the bottom is, and you want to secure it well. So that's it, and I have lights inside and looks gorgeous. Now to our next project. This one I will be painting them in couple different pastel colors, and I'm not just doing the edges, and I'm going inside as well. It definitely took me a hot minute there, but it was definitely worth it at the end. As I'm painting most of the pine cone, I'm still leaving the bottom of, let's call them petals, and leaving the heart of it still brown, natural color. I still want to have that natural feel to it. I have them in 3 different colors. Also, I have 3 different sizes of pine cones that I want to use for this project, and painting them matching colors as the bigger ones are. But these guys look so adorable. I think I have another project in mind to use these. So now we are back to the cardboard, and I want to cover our edges with a ribbon because I don't like the look of it. So just using hot glue, taping it, and then wrapping to the other side, and doing the same thing on the other side. Pretty simple. And now we're gonna place the pine cones onto the cardboard, but first it's best to just set them on there and see how you like them, how they fit, and turn away some imperfections, and then glue them onto the board. I added the smaller ones wherever the empty spots were in. It looks gorgeous, and this is how it is on the wall. I'm loving it. It almost looks, I want to say it would work for Easter as well. Something girly, the colors are. And for our third project, we are making a decorative element to use on your gift box. Just using same pine cone painted edges that we did in the first project, and adding a bow. You can use any ribbon you like. I had this one, and just tie a bow. I'm not a bow tying master, but I did something that looked just fine. Next, I have a twine and 2 tiny little ornaments. I'm going to put them onto a twine and tie it onto the back side of our pine cone. Yeah, and I also wanted to add greens, so I tied them by the ornaments and then tied the twine onto pine cone. However, later when I was working on my last project, I realized it's better to make a knot on the pine cone first and then add the other elements onto it. So stick to the end. You'll see what other life hack you can get. The struggle is real. You just want to make sure you get the twine in between those petals, like we called earlier, just to make sure they're it's holding on well and it doesn't slip off. Now that it's on there, I added my bow, and with 2 ends of twine, I make a knot around the bow to secure it on there, which I should have done it with all the other things, but that was my first pine cone. It turned out pretty good, I think. So just this type of piece, you can put it on to box with your gifts and it looks gorgeous. And our last but not least, hanging wall decor. We'll need a twig or a branch, greens, pine cones, ribbon, twine, ornaments, and some dried oranges. Now make a bow however you like. I made a little different than my previous one. Now, to make things a little more interesting while you're watching, which I greatly appreciate, I will also appreciate if you hit that subscribe and bell notification. Thank you, thank you. So while you're watching, I have a riddle for you. The leaves are on the fruit is on the leaves. What is it? Let me repeat it. The leaves are on the fruit, and fruit is on the leaves. What is it? If you know, put that in the comments. So here I'm tying twine onto a pine cone, making sure the knot is in the center so when it's hanging it's not like lopsided. And now I'm gonna add 2 ornaments using 2 different colors. And now we can add our bow. Just use the twine and make a knot right over the bow and it will hold it in place. By the way, when I say make a knot, I mean a double knot so it doesn't come undone, because I'm pretty sure the single knot won't hold much. Now I'm adding a dried piece of orange on a twine about 5-7 inches from the cone. And again, making a double knot here just so the orange slice doesn't slide off. And after you make 3 of these, we are moving on to our twig or branch or any piece of the sort and tie it onto it, and then we can add some greens onto it as well. And this is how our wall hanging piece looks on the wall. Looks gorgeous. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know which one out of the 4 you like the best. And I greatly appreciate you liking this video and leaving any comments. And don't forget to share this video. Thank you.